Can you hear
I
me?
didn't realize, yeah, I can hear you now. I didn't realize that there's like games we can just autoplay in here.
Yeah.
Like there's a lightning Q&A. Randomly choose topics to discuss. I'm gonna look through that while we're hanging out and waiting on people to get here.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what it is. How do I do it?
I have no idea.
I wonder if I can't do it if we're like this. Hey Kevin, what's up? I'm trying to figure out how to play this lightning Q&A game. I don't know. It says I can open it, but then it doesn't let me do anything after. The lag is sucking. Are we lagging?
No. It's harder to like the live on here though because anytime I tap around, it's wanting to do other things.
Hey Trina, what's up? We're gonna start playing Psychic Would You Rather in just a minute. I was trying to figure out how to play this lightning Q&A on here, but it's not letting me do it. I wonder if it's gonna mess anything up if I go back and forth between here and like the internet browser to get the Would You Rather questions.
Um, I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to get people in here.
I don't mess with TikTok enough to know if it's because we're doing it this way. We can't. I know we can though, because the last time we did one like this, we were able to play that game. So I don't know why it's doing that. It's not letting me comment on the live either.
Hey, Katrina.
Can you comment on it?
What? What do you mean?
Oh, you did. It says encourage more viewers to share. Because I can't comment on the live.
I think you can if you. I forget how to do it though.
Well, it lets me do the poll thing, but it doesn't let me do the game. Yeah, you can comment. It only lets me click on people.
When you click on people, does it let you reply in
No.
the comments? No.
Mm-mm. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't hear me when I scroll to the other browser to get the questions, but you can hear me in here.
Hey, hey. I gotta mute myself for like 2 seconds.
Figuring out how to play Psychic Would You Rather. Suggest a question to start. What? Oh, I can now. Now it's letting me comment. I wonder if it'll let me do the game then. Nope. What the heck? We're gonna start playing Psychic Would You Rather in just a minute. I was trying to figure out how to get it to like pop up and show you guys the questions on here, but I cannot figure it out.
It might be because we're doing audio. There's a lot of things that we usually could do that we can't do doing just the audio.
I think that's what it is. I think that's why it won't let the game pop up. Because it lets me do like the poll thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can do the poll, but I can't do the game. Lame. All right, I guess we can get started. So the first one was, would you rather be able to tell somebody what their bad karma is, but you have to take on 10% of their bad karma to be able to tell them that? Or would you rather know what their bad karma is and never be able to help them or tell them?
I don't know, man.
I mean, like, if you have bad karma, you clearly did some bad shit. So that just tells me that it's like a warning, you know what I mean? So I don't know that I would want to take the L on the 10% of your bad karma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Like, that's cool that I could just know. Right, Katrina? I don't know that I'd want to take that on.
Yeah, when I look at it that way, I think I'm with you on that.
I know like some people could be like, well, it depends on who they are. It depend like if it was my mom or if it was my, spouse or if it was this. I mean, even still, I think I would still choose to just know and not be able to do anything about it or like
I
tell
think,
them.
well, if the only thing is that you can't tell them, but you could give them without telling them, you could still give them opportunities to better their karma. And if they take it, they deserve that karma that they earned. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, here's the next one. Would you rather hear the internal dialogue of anybody you walk past or have anybody who has an interaction with you see your most embarrassing memory?
I don't get embarrassed easily, and honestly, I don't like hearing most of people's outer dialogue. So I guess I'd go with embarrassing.
See, I'd go the other way because I love to know how people's minds work. And plus, I already pick up on people's energies, not necessarily like their thoughts, but a lot of the times when I do readings, they're like, how did you know I was thinking that? And I'm like, well, it's energy, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm already kind of used to that. Plus, I would like to know, even though you can kind of tell intuitively in social situations, if someone actually doesn't like me or if they don't like me because of the social situation. They don't like
See,
me because socially I don't fit the part, but they like in their mind are like, oh, I hope she doesn't take this bad. I'd love to be her friend. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or if they're being fake as fuck towards me, but in their mind they're like, this stupid ass bitch. I would want to know that.
I already kind of know that. I don't need to hear the inner dialogue. I can tell by people's actions.
Yeah.
Or plus the vibe. I don't know. And I don't really care if people like me or not.
Oh, I don't give a
So,
fuck about being liked. I just like to know like how people's minds work, you know? Like
yeah,
how where their trauma shows and like what's holding them back. And I feel like you could learn so much about somebody like that through their internal dialogue. Even people who
yeah.
are like super fucking confident, like, are they actually like, I want to hear what they're saying to themselves in their mind. And then what about people who don't have an internal dialogue, you know?
Yeah, I don't have an internal dialogue.
How? I talk to myself
I,
24/7.
I talk to myself out loud at times, but it's not internal.
Oh no, I talk to myself in my head all the time.
No,
24/7, 365.
I'll visit memories in my mind, but I don't talk. If I have any internal dialogue, it's me practicing an actual conversation that I want to have, but that's rare. That's usually in serious situations, but normally, no.
I'm looking for the next question.
I do that too, Katrina, but I do it outwardly. I speak my arguments. I'll sit there and say, "Well, what am I doing?" or "Why did you do that?" Or I'll talk to past me. I think past me. I did it the other day. I was talking to Jordan and I think past me for doing something. I don't remember what it was, but it made my life easier because I helped myself out in the present.
Yeah. Yeah, I argue with myself all the time. Past, present, future, all of it. Okay, next, would you rather? Said, would you rather know your soul's purpose, but in knowing it, you couldn't make any more than $30,000 a year living in that purpose? Or would you rather not know your soul's purpose and have a like passionless career where you make millions of dollars?
I mean, I kind of already am doing the first one.
Right? Fucking, I was about to say, I'm already living one of them. I think I would always want to know my soul's purpose, though. What the fuck did I come here for? Because I think about that all the time. Like, is there a soul's purpose? Is there a true meaning? Like, what am I here to do? What am I being influenced by? What's the trauma? What am I overcoming?
But you know what, though? By default, whether we know what our purpose is or not, we're going to be living it. So I'd rather live my soul purpose with the money and just not know exactly what my soul purpose is.
But that's what it said, though. It said you wouldn't be living in your purpose. You'd be
Oh, you
living a
would.
purposeless existence, and your career would feel purposeless, but you'd be making all the money.
Yeah, I don't know. See, that would be like a sacrifice for like my kids and anybody that I could help out. Because, okay, my life is screwed, but yours will be better.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I'm a wing it type person. I can make anything work. So knowing my purpose and being able to live in that, I feel like that would be more gratifying to me than like, plus I'm not a name brands person. I'm not a bougie person. Not to say that you are or anybody else is if they chose that. Just my opinion of myself, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be so much prouder of myself and like teaching my lineage to live on our purposes, no matter the amount of money, and like being who you truly are and being proud and being happy in that than like hating everything. I don't know.
Well, I
I
feel
feel
like
like I
it's
would
kind of,
struggle.
I feel like it's impossible to not have a purpose.
Yeah, that's very true.
'Cause we're the ones who decide if that purpose is meaningful or not. When in the bigger picture of things, everyone's purpose is just as meaningful because they add to the web of whatever, you know?
Yeah. Hey, real boy. It's so tough though, because I've seen so many people, even in my family, who make, $100,000 more a year. And they always say, like, I just don't know what my purpose is. I feel like I'm just grinding for the man or this or that. And they're not happy. Like, yeah, they have money and like they're like, money doesn't always buy happiness though. Like I've seen both sides of it.
Yeah.
So if like given the opportunity, I don't know. I feel like I would just want to know what my purpose was and be like so content in knowing that, which is kind of the life I already have.
Yeah.
Now, maybe I would choose differently if it was like, if I didn't have a disability or something, you know? If you had like full health and all you had to do was work this job, but maybe not know your purpose, I'd choose that any day.
You don't have to ask to follow, follow, follow. You can follow me anywhere.
For real. We're all about love and support over here. All right, I'm gonna go grab the next question.
Okay.
Okay, this one's interesting. Would you rather be able to see 24 hours into the future, but you could only do it for other people? Or would you rather see 1 hour into the future, but you could only do it for yourself?
Other people.
Same.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
what's
look,
going to happen in my life in an hour, anyways? I mean, my life's pretty boring.
yeah, like people are gonna think I'm crazy if I can just see an hour. I feel like I already do that anyway, because I'll be like, oh, that person's gonna fall going into the grocery store, and they do. Or I'll be
Yeah.
like, that lady is gonna sneeze, and they do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it would be cooler to be able to see a full 24 hours into someone else's life and potentially be able to help them. But then there's also like the butterfly effect, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be in the same spot in my head in an hour usually, so
Right?
swear. Yeah, I would definitely be like, yeah, 24 hours for other people.
I mean, shit, you can even make money off of that, which is still going to help you. It goes both ways, 50-50.
Oh, this is cool. Would you rather be able to know someone's intentions just based off of a text message, or would you rather be able to see a photo of a haunted space and be able to clear it with your energy?
I can do both already. Well,
Right? But
not
if you
clear
could
it.
pick one,
Oh,
I
fuck.
think definitely the haunted places and like, because I came here to transmute energy. I came here to change things. I came here to influence. I don't really give
Yeah.
a shit about text. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same.
Like that's something that we easily misunderstand just as a collective anyway. So I think I'm gonna go with being able to clear haunted spaces. We're from the States, real boy. Isn't it tough, Katrina? You would go with what someone's intentions are with texting you? Yeah, I mean that would definitely help, especially like during Mercury retrogrades, like right now. You have people from all over, past, present, future, even reaching out and texting you, especially like old friends and stuff. Like, what do they actually want? And to know that their true intention is to like manipulate you or cause harm or to love you, that'd be nice to know. I think I'd still go with haunted stuff, haunted places, and being able to clear haunted places though. You're in the Bronx? Hell yeah. I'm in Florida, and Seven's in New York too. I think knowing intentions would help me so much. But then, like, what do you do with that information? How do you handle that? So let's say that somebody texts you from your past and you just know that they want to be back around you because you make them feel better, but they haven't changed at all. Do you just block them? How do you handle that? Or what if it's somebody from the past and you know that they finally have changed and they came back to love you? What do you do with that information, you know?
What did I miss?
I was talking to Katrina about she would pick the intentions through text message. And I was just talking to her about like, what do you do with the information though? Like, even if you know.
Not only that, but people's intentions originally can change easily because their intention could be to sell you something, but then you build a friendship. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah, that's true. I thrive for the information because without it, I go crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to grab the next question. Oh man, that one's good. Would you rather live in a world where everyone is telepathic so nobody can hide their thoughts or intentions? Or would you, hold on, I gotta go read the other. Okay. Or would you rather live in a world where no one is empathic so we don't have to worry about being influenced by other people's emotions?
Dude, I honestly wouldn't want either.
I don't know, man. That transparency with everyone being telepathic seems kind of fire. Because
Uh-uh.
that would take away so much anxiety for me.
Yeah, but it goes all the ways. I wouldn't want people hearing my thoughts at all, ever.
Oh, I don't give a damn. What my
I,
mouth won't say, my face will, so.
yeah, but I have my own little, like, secret life in my head. I don't want
That is
people.
true. Yeah. That came up in your whole astrology reading for your birth chart about living in
Yeah.
your head. I feel like I'd be able to make more sense of so many more things if I could if we were all telepathic and I just it's like a better it's kind of like a hive mind to be able to understand each other more. Although it'd probably fuck me up if I connected to like a serial killer or something. So now I'm rethinking that.
Yeah,
Would I
because,
actually
well,
want that?
because too, you're just because you're hearing people's thoughts doesn't mean you're understanding them.
That's very
So
true.
there could be a lot of misunderstandings and people persecuted for things that they were ununderstood about.
That's true too.
I have a lot of fucked up thoughts about things I would never actually do. You know? Like,
Yeah. It would have to be that whole like connection with the empathy and like understanding why someone's thinking what they are. Even people who suffer with severe depression, like I have really bad depressive episodes, and I have hypermania too with the bipolar disorder. So that would be tough being in like a hive mind when I'm feeling that way.
yeah,
But I still think if I had to choose and I wasn't given an option, I would choose that over losing all empathy.
yeah.
I feel like empathy is so important. We have to be able to like understand each other. And a lot
I
of
feel
people
like
don't
that's
communicate with
already
others.
something that a lot of people struggle with. Because there are levels of empathy, and a lot of people don't experience it at least the same way you and I do.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I've talked to people who genuinely wish they could be more empathetic. They just can't. They just it's like it's foreign to them. They don't understand. They are to a degree, but not to the degree of like actually people can put themselves in other people's places, but not as that person. That's like the next step that they struggle with. Like it's easy to say you would do something, but think about being in that person's shoes under all the circumstances that they are. That's totally different.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna grab another one. Oh wow. This said, would you rather have every negative thought manifest into a tiny, sharp object, or have every positive thought manifest, but every 10 years? I'm going with positive thought.
Yeah,
Because if you think a positive thought multiple times every day, you're just setting your whole future up for success.
right, right.
Like, I don't even think that's worthy of being in Would You Rather.
Yeah.
I don't know who would be picking sharp, pointy objects just because they had to wait 10 years. You know what I mean? That's wild. I wish I would have charged my iPad up so I don't have to go back and forth with these because I keep having to wait for it to load when I go over there too.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It said, would you rather be a famous like psychic known on TikTok for your predictions, or would you rather be an anonymous psychic in your local area that was changing lives?
I'd be famous.
I know for like a lot of people, that's so funny. For a lot of people, they struggle with that whole like idea of fame, me being one of them, you know? And like
Yeah.
the fear of like the demands on my time and travel and being away from my kids and my family. And I don't know. I don't know. That's a really tough one. I'd actually have to sit and think about that for a while. Because it doesn't say you'd be poor. You know what I mean? So I don't know
It's,
if they're saying like you're famous by name or if that fame comes with money too.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I don't know how that would even work because anonymous in a small town that you're changing lives in that small, eventually they'd figure out who you were because it's a small town.
True, true,
And how
true.
many people showing up at my fucking door? So internet's a way better. That's why I chose that. Let them know who I am. I don't care because on that it's controlled.
Yeah, that's true. I think it depends for me what the definition of fame is. If I could just be like that cool psychic chick on TikTok and I still had like my own life and I could upload when I wanted and go live when I wanted and it wasn't like I had to go to like signings and meet and greets and like be gone a lot, I would choose that.
Just the difference there is like with being famous, that's just being well known. A lot of your tie to that is people who are owned by some sort of manager who makes them do all these things. If they worked for themselves, they wouldn't have to deal with all that.
Yeah, that's true.
But being famous, it does make it easier to have a manager to book things for you, to get things set up, to get you know what I mean, your image. They have somebody who does like damage control when things go wrong, like all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And you could like tell them I'm only gonna do 4 meet and greets a year or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could have standards set for yourself that make it feel more doable. Part of me wants to cling to the anonymous, but I feel like I'd be torn with that. Like, as long as I'm helping people, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the whole point. The whole point is to help people in so they don't feel alone. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Yeah.
all dealing with something, and no one is alone in what they're going through and what they're dealing with. And a large part of our readings has to do with that. All right, I'm gonna see what the next one is.
Okay.
So it said, would you rather be able to mute someone else's energy so that they can't influence you or anyone else around you, or be able to project your energy so much that it can positively influence a whole room of people around you?
The second one, easy.
Yeah, I think so too. Because even if I think of scenarios where it's like, man, it'd be great to mute their energy, being able to influence a room and be like the biggest energy in a room and be super positive that way, I feel like that's a better option.
Yeah.
Especially when if it's coming from a place of love and it's not like a projection of the ego or it's that nurturer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sending that like almost like motherly nurturing vibe out to everyone so that no one's like coming from a place of trauma. I mean, I already do that. Even when I was getting coffee the other day, the kid that was at the window, I could just tell he was like probably his first day. He was so nervous. He was fumbling over his words. He was like miscounting change. And I was like, hey, it's all right. We all have first days. Just take your time, take a breath, shake it out, you know? And
Yeah.
like just that minute, he just like started giggling and he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm like, everybody has a first day of something, you know?
Yeah.
Like people feeling like they're not alone and they don't have to perform. I hate feeling like a circus monkey when I go places. Like, oh, I gotta do this and do that. I don't want people, bothering me or talking to me or being able to project our own energy would be awesome.
I feel like I already do all of that. I can mute and project.
This one's so funny. Oh my God. It said, would you rather do a tarot reading with emojis only and no words, or have to do the reading screaming at them at the top of your lungs?
Um, I mean, I low key want to pull my cards out right now and just see if I can do the emoji one.
Right? I need that. I need to see what that would look like. Like, what emojis would you even use for what cards?
Oh, that I could probably easily do.
Like, that would
I
just
could
be so
easily.
wild. Like, what if it came out that because we're in a Mercury retrograde, right? What if the energy was like someone's super toxic ex coming back? And it was a warning for them to learn the lesson, let it end, and keep moving forward. Like, what would your top emojis be for that?
Hold on, let me just pull. Here, Katrina, you've been in here with us the whole time. I'm gonna pull 3 tarot cards for you, and I'm gonna give you your reading in emojis. I want to
This
see
is
if you
gonna
can
be
figure
so
it
awesome.
out. I'm very curious how I'm gonna pull this one off. I want to see if you guys can guess what each emoji stands for, and then I'll just straight out tell you what I'm getting outside of that after the fact.
This is gonna be so fun. We should have a whole episode dedicated to emoji readings. You should just do one for me too and see if we can figure out what our reading is based on the emojis.
Okay.
This is gonna be so fun. I wish I could comment on the live. How did I figure that out before?
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, I can
whoa.
reply.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that one. The first one was I'm like I already devised it in my head. I know how I'm doing the first one. The second one I'm not sure. Okay. Oh boy. Katrina, we're gonna have to have a little conversation later.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause I didn't even pull all that many cards, so I don't have a clear picture, but there's something interesting going on. Okay, let's see.
She said, don't oh boy me.
I did.
Uh-oh.
It's not an uh-oh.
She said, uh-oh.
Oh. Okay, how do I go about this?
You gotta put the emojis in there.
Well, the first emoji I'm going to put in is going to represent the vibe of the reading. Well, these emojis are different. Wait. How do I... Okay, wait. I don't know. I thought I had more options, but the TikTok emojis are a little bit,
When you write
okay.
in the comments, you can't use your keyboard?
No, you can, but they're different. I don't have as many options
Oh, I
for
see what you
for
mean.
the emojis themselves. Okay. So I'm gonna put a large amount of spaces between things. Okay, wait. So this is the vibe of your reading. Now the next 3 cards I'm gonna put in.
Oh my gosh.
Um, shit. Wait. Do I have? No. How do I? That's it. These aren't like on iMessage. There's. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. This
I
is
don't.
starting off epic though.
Cause like there's no cups or anything. You know, like So I can't put,
You could put teacups.
there's no cups.
What keyboard are you using? When I type, don't click the emoji thing in there. Click it at the bottom of your screen. The bottom left of your screen.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, then. There you go. There's your first card.
Okay, so we got some two of hearts going on. So why is the whole reading wah?
Yeah, because it's the Eight of Swords. So she's stuck in her head about some shit relating to a relationship.
Mm.
There's a little bit of this. Hold on, hold on. Uh
She said, well, that checks out.
then there's this. And
Okay.
then there's
She said true, all caps.
uh shit. How do I get that?
I feel like I need to be narrating this better. So we have cup, heart. So we got two of cups, and then we have the shrug emoji. House, money, family.
It essentially looks like, to
You can't tell
me,
us what it is. We have to guess off the emojis. Is that
oh,
all the emojis we get?
yeah. I
So,
only
wait.
only pulled three cards, and then the underlined shit coming from the bottom of the deck.
Okay. So we have some emotional turbulence. Then we have the two of cups, and then we have like a foundation type card with home, money, and family.
Mm-hmm.
Is the four significant? Like it's the four of something?
Mm-mm.
So it's not like four of pentacles or anything? Okay.
No.
Is it like stability or security in a relationship?
Yeah.
Opposites, polar opposites in a relationship, maybe? This is definitely foundation and structure for me, but not in a money way necessarily.
No, it's more because that shrug was confusion, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of clarity that's needed when it comes to what she wants in the future.
Yeah, polar opposites too. I got I don't know why. Just the way I looked at the emojis where it's supposed to be like two of the same cup. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was about the way she typed the emojis with the heart after made me feel like they're opposites for some reason. Maybe that's where the confusion's coming in and why that sense of security doesn't feel. That's why that first like wah emoji is there. Because it's like, is this a opposites attract or is this like I'm just not listening? Is it too
Whoever
different?
whoever it's about, there's history with, and a lot of like blockages and issues. So it makes sense as to why she's stuck in her head about it.
Yeah.
Or maybe stuff from the past is being brought up. Maybe it's patterns. I'm not sure. Because I only brought up a couple of cards. I'm just looking at more cards from the flip deck.
She said, yeah. What card is the house, money, and family one?
Ten of Pentacles.
10 of Pentacles. Okay.
So I got two of
I
cups,
knew it
seven of
was a
cups.
Pentacles.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's the two of cups, seven of cups, 10 of Pentacles with the under deck card of the Eight of Swords.
Ah, gotcha.
Looking at the cards, there's a lot of questions about growth and stability, and I do see like an offer of potential, but it's like, is there really potential though? Like, what direction do I really want to go in? Do I want to revisit this type of situation again or not?
Yeah. I
To
don't feel like the
me,
issue is just with her, though. I feel like the issue is with how other people are going to perceive it, too.
I don't feel like if Katrina, if this is the same when you came to my house that first and last time and I did that reading, if it's the same person, that person's meant to be more of a friend. It was a lesson. If that helps you at all. I don't know if it does. But I felt it then.
Jordan, that was so scary because well, I'm not being fair either because I'm just using psychic. I'm like, if I look into this, I don't feel like it's just a you thing. It's more so like maybe there was some bad things that were said, there was some bad experiences that were expressed to other people, and now other people also have a bad opinion about this person and kind of makes you look like you have egg on your face in the whole situation. So like, could you even be happy? I just get like there's too much chaos and too many like external things blocking the potential for happiness.
I'm curious. I'm going to pull some more cards on it. Okay, there they go.
It does, but I definitely always still just never know. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, man, damn, this is why you can't ever just pull 3 cards.
I know. Well, because it was with emojis, I was like, I don't want to make this too hard on myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Luna Bella, how are you? Seven's doing, well, first we played Would You Rather. We might play some more of that too. It was Psychic Edition. But Seven is doing readings and giving the readings in emoji form in the comments, and we're trying to figure out what it means. It's pretty fun. Oh, we miss you too. This whole Mercury retrograde has been such a shit show. We were like undecided about even trying to do another podcast episode today, and then we were like winging it. So I'm sure you guys have noticed too that we're missing Stephanie tonight. She will be back with us next week, but she has a lot of stuff going on right now.
All right, you wanted an emoji one, right, Jordan?
I would love an emoji one. So we don't get to know what cards she's pulling. She literally turns the cards into emojis, and we have to figure it out and then figure out what our reading is about. Mercury retrograde is always so good for me, and it's really suspicious. It's always different for me. Sometimes I have like freaky dreams. Sometimes my electronics actually don't work. Sometimes people do come back from the past. Sometimes nothing even happens, and I'm like, Mercury retrograde, where, bitch? I never know how it's gonna work out. So true. The Pisces seasoning is over the top.
Jeez.
I do know that I felt a lot more spicy than usual. Like more sassy, more like, you know what? I'm not gonna not say that today. I'm gonna say exactly how I feel. I've had a lot more of that. Not just thinking it, but saying it. It's like that thing you wanted to say to that person for like 5 years and you've been so scared to because you don't want to hurt their feelings, and then one day you just say it. That's been me.
Whoa. My cards keep flying out. That's the problem.
Thank you for liking the live, you guys. And for the heart me's. That sounds like a lot more than 3 cards over there, Miss Lady.
No, I keep dropping cards.
Oh. We only need 3.
There we go. There's 2. Hold on. Oh my god, how do I do that one? Oh, I know how I would do that one, I think. Oh my God. Okay. Fuck.
That sounds
Okay.
like fun.
Okay. Underlined
Ever since you
energy.
started doing Jordan, I keep getting bubbles in my throat. LOL. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Like indigestion bubbles? Like burp?
Dude, if you start blowing bubbles.
I guess, but they're like small and roll. Interesting.
Okay, that's the underlying energy.
Okay, Queen of Cups. Hell
No,
yeah,
no,
pop off.
no, not a queen.
What the fuck? That bitch has a crown on.
Princess,
Oh, okay.
which is also the page.
Gotcha. Page of Cups.
Okay. First card. I hope.
So this is the underlying energy.
Yeah, the princess was,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Whoops. What the hell? I gotta think about that one. The trumpet in a wing. Is that temperance?
no,
Okay, let me think.
there's a card where an angel is blowing a trumpet.
Yeah,
Horn.
right? Me and Katrina both were like temperance.
Temperance. Temperance is the one where the angel has two cups, one going up and one pouring out.
Okay, I have to think then.
Okay.
It's the higher knowing and downloads, isn't it? The High Priestess?
No.
Can't think of the name. Katrina said I can't think of the name, but it's higher knowing and downloads, isn't it?
It's, yeah, like, think of the trumpet is calling to the souls. It's judgment. It's that
Oh,
being called and realizing the truth.
the Knight of Cups?
Yes.
How's there a heart? Oh, okay. I'm like, horses or knights, damn it.
This one is gonna be a little difficult.
Knight of Cups, Judgment, and Page of Cups. It's like some kind of emotional discovery within the self. Receiving some sort of emotional info, right? Oh my gosh. We got sad face, mad face, sword fight. So that's like probably the Five of Swords or Five of
Yes.
Wands or something.
Five of Swords, you got it.
It's the Five of Swords.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Went from sad to mad real fast, right? So is it some kind of like personal discovery, like an emotional understanding of the self?
It feels to me because if you're looking at the cards, um, this for some reason reads from right to left. So like coming, the Knight of Swords has the his back to the Five of Swords,
Hmm.
moving forward into the Judgment, which is kind of facing the flip deck card, which is the Princess of Cups. So to me, it comes off like being presented with an apology after strife.
Oh,
I don't feel like you're the person apologizing.
gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering if it was some kind of like emotional growth or like emotional maturity or like learning something.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, because whoever it
Yeah.
is,
Judgment threw me. I was like, is that about the self or does that have to do with like a circumstance?
with me, I see a lot of the times when I get judgment, it's like the truth coming to light. It's like going from a place of seeing something a particular way and then having that aha moment, like, how did I even ever see it that way when it in truth is obviously this way?
Yeah,
Kind of like a wake up call. And it's
gotcha.
coming from a time of feeling like defeated and like strife, coming from that forward into like it's like more open-mindedness and understanding. And I get so for Page of Cups a lot of the times I do see that as an actual apology from people
That's
because
interesting.
the pages are also messengers, so they could be actual messages. So
Oh, I
this
didn't
could,
know that. I thought
yeah,
pages were like learning, like you're in a learning phase. I didn't know
they
they
oh
could
they
be messages.
absolutely are. They
Okay.
absolutely are. But because this Five of Swords indicates more than one person involved, um,
Oh,
and it's coming from that, that's how I see that. Now, if that Five of Swords was the actual like Page of Cups and then there was a different like card on the flip deck, then I would totally see it that way. But because it's looking like multiple people involved in a situation or there was like multiple different because like Five of Swords there's always more than one person involved. It's some sort of like conflict and a lot of it causes stress on the mind, which is why it's a sword. But then you've got feelings coming into it with the knight, and knights are movement. They're usually some sort of offer or coming forward or moving in a certain direction, and this one's moving the direction to judgment.
yeah, that makes sense because anytime I pull the Five of Swords, I always get it like the head and the heart are at odds.
Yeah,
So you could be acting in a way that isn't true to your heart for whatever
yeah,
reason.
yeah. That's a lot. That could be like self deception.
Yeah, that's how I usually read it. But it's just cool. I love the way that to hear how you read stuff.
Okay.
Like, because I didn't know about the pages being messengers either. So I'm like, oh shit, that's interesting. And now I'm like thinking back on the last time I pulled a page for myself and thinking about it that way too.
Yeah,
Because I don't, I mean, if I use cards, I'm usually reading myself.
yeah.
So that's really cool to know moving forward. This is fun. I like the emoji challenge. I always thought of Page of Cups as a messenger because he's facing the fish that's flowing from the cup. Ah.
See, that fish is to represent like the nurturing aspect of when he's looking in the cup, he's looking at or his own reflection and nurturing that fish in the cup, which is himself flowing through the waters in the cup.
What's another cool thing like that? Like, it can be this, but it can also be that.
Yeah.
What's
Like if
another
you
one of
look
those?
that book that I have with all the meaning, there's so many different freaking interpretations and a lot of it rides on, what you're feeling, but also what the other cards are.
Luna Bella said, is it like flying back to yourself, pouring into yourself?
Yeah, it's nurturing yourself and becoming aware of what like for with the cups, it's your emotions. So it's being more, it's like the beginning stages. So messenger or pages are also can represent children in readings. So it could represent. So if you're doing a reading and you put the intention in, if you get people cards, people you can say people cards mean people, and that's how they're to speak with you. So if you see a page, when you intend for people cards to mean people, pages can sometimes represent children or someone younger or more like less like mature, like
Yeah.
immature. So that can mean that too.
I never knew you could do that either.
Yeah.
People cards, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot of the time, especially when I read for other people to get an idea of a situation, who's involved. I'll set the intention that people cards mean people. And a lot of the times, too, like the Emperor and Empress will be mother figures, father figures.
That's so
They can
cool.
also represent yourself, too. You got to kind of get the feel for the whole reading together, but yeah.
Do you ever read them like the zodiac signs? If it's like those cards represent people? You know how sometimes we're looking on like YouTube and stuff and we watch the readers who are
Yeah.
like, this could be a Leo, this could be a Gemini, this could be this, because those are the zodiacs connected to that card. Do you ever read it that way?
Yeah, I can. Like the Emperor would be an Aries, right? Or if I'm doing when I do your reading and I see Justice come out,
Yeah.
then I know that's part of like you. You're like you're showing up in your own reading,
Hmm.
your energy. And me, when I see Temperance come out, that's Sagittarius, so I know, or even Chariot, that's my energy.
Yeah. Katrina said, I
What?
feel like Six of Cups can be similar.
Oh, is the children one? It can be.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, Six of Cups is. It can, and I know people read it this way. I don't, I rarely read it this way. It can mean like gifts and stuff, sentimental stuff, like stuff that brings up nostalgia, because that's what that card is. It's like nostalgia. It's people from the past, situations from the past, good feelings from the past, unless it's reversed and it's the opposite. It's like negative feelings and stuff from the past, or maybe having trouble connecting to that aspect of it. But
She said, yes, my Rider Waite deck always identifies me as the Knight of Wands, but I am an Aries, but still.
yeah, Knight of Wands is Aries. It's a fire sign, it's a wand. So definitely makes sense.
Six of Cups always reminds me to step into hobbies.
Yeah.
That makes sense because I read that as like your inner child too sometimes when I use that
Yeah.
card. Like reconnecting with past versions of yourself that are relevant to right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Brooke. We're having some fun right now. Seven's doing emoji readings.
Who wants an emoji reading?
She's pulling tarot cards and turning the cards into emojis, and we have to figure out what our reading is based on that. She's done two so far, and they were pretty funny and awesome and accurate. We also played some psychic Would You Rather in the beginning. I don't feel like they were that great, though. I feel like I need time to actually come up with some really good ones. Brooke said she does.
Okay. All right, let's see what you got.
Should we switch hers up and do the whole, like, do the reading as a whole in emojis instead of just card for card? Or do it the card for card way?
Let me see what comes out and I'll tell you.
Okay.
It's challenging.
Oh, I bet. I couldn't imagine. I mean, well, it's kind of like playing Pictionary already or charades in my brain. So I couldn't imagine having to translate that into emojis. It'd probably be pretty fun, though.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
This
I
all
don't know.
started off one of the Would
Where
You
let's
Rather questions, didn't
that
it?
one.
Do what?
I don't know how I'm gonna do this one at all. Like,
Oh my
how?
God.
I'm hoping this last card helps me out a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay. Um, shit. Okay. So we'll start with the underlined energy of the whole reading, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see if we can figure it out, guys. So are we figuring out the card that's the underlying? Or the
Uh,
energy of the underlying?
yes, this is the underlined energy.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. Let's see.
Brooke feels overwhelmed to me. That's what Katrina said.
Uh,
This is fun though. It's low-key kind of like Pictionary.
it kind of is. Huh. I mean, I can't make them face each other, but okay.
Aw, Lunabella. She said, honestly, this is what I needed tonight.
We'll get you next to Lunabella. I didn't see her in the room, so I didn't think she was still here.
Smoke.
It's not smoke.
Okay. Air.
um,
Swords. Uh, is it two of swords? Well, you would have just put two swords if it was that.
not arguing.
What the thiggity bug? Thoughts? Mind?
I mean, yeah.
Is it the two of something?
No.
Is it like talking to a brick wall?
I mean, no, there's talking.
She said, maybe being able to communicate?
Communication is key.
Hot air.
Not hot air.
What the hell are the communication cards?
There's one that stands for communication and also fast movement.
Night?
No.
Not a night. The chariot?
No.
Fucking, what else is fast movement? The tower? That's not
No.
communication, though.
No. Well, I could be, but no.
Katrina said Eight of Wands.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
Fuck yeah, Katrina.
So that is quick, fast communication, like really things kind of going swiftly. Could be even like transmutation.
Hell yeah.
The next card.
She said that card don't leave me alone.
Okay.
So that's just the base energy. We got Eight of
Yeah.
Wands, base, and okay.
So that has to do with some sort of movement communication, a lot of back and forth communication. Um, uh,
Page of Swords.
yes.
No, yes, got that one. Pop off.
The other one, I don't know how I'm going to do this one at all. Like, there's no, it's because it's not a thing. Okay. The only other way I could think to do that is to actually, do we have coins on here?
There's like the money bag. Yeah, there's coins.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's all I got because I can't put this
Holy
in the
macaroni.
anything else.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of pentacles.
Yes.
So this is good as fuck. Okay, Brooke.
Okay. The
Eight
next
of
one.
Wands, Page of Swords, and 9 of Pentacles.
And then we have.
She said, ooh, period.
I don't want it to look that like that's not what it is. Oh, that's not what it is either. That would have been perfect for a different card, but that ain't it.
I'm still over here like, holy shit, I cannot believe Katrina got that 8 of Wands. That was impressive as fuck.
Oh my goodness. How do I don't know how I do this one. I can kind of, okay, this is going to be a little more challenging, guys.
Okay. We're on
Why
expert
can't
level.
Oh, careful, because I'm about to confuse the shit out of you. I need a. I have nothing to represent wands at all, and I've done.
Yes, there's magic wands in there.
Okay, but this is gonna confuse the situation.
Is it the magician?
No, not at all.
It's not the 2 of Wands?
Mm-hmm.
It is 2 of Wands?
Yeah.
That's perfect, because you're like, what do I do? 2s are usually that. Being stuck. So whatever it is, she's got the right momentum. There's good energy behind it. Whatever she's built already is exactly what she needed. The physical world's already ready for it, whatever's in her mind.
What I see is struggling to communicate and learning how to communicate her own independence and being at a crossroads with it.
This is making me want to get a damn tarot deck out so I can pull the cards you have out once I have them figured out. Because I'm going like meaning, like trying to remember the meanings and going like meaning for meaning with the card.
Yeah.
But I know that other cards can influence the reading and stuff too.
Yeah. And the way they present themselves to me, like the Princess of Swords is looking over at the Eight of Wands, like she's trying to figure out and learn. There's a Medusa on this card who's looking over at the Nine of Pentacles, like she's facing it and trying to figure out the independence aspect of it. And also that Two of Wands is standing right there, and someone's got a hold on it. They're trying to figure out like a new type of adventure, or do I kind of there's a lot of looking at the past and looking at a new direction.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like trying to get your footing when it comes to who you are and the direction you want to go, and communicating that.
She said that makes sense.
Okay, cool. I'm not used to pulling just 3 cards for a reading at all.
Right?
So
like that's challenging. Then turning them into emojis, like you're playing on expert mode right now.
I'm not using my Oracle deck, so
You're doing awesome though.
I was trying.
Doing great.
Is Luna still in the room?
I think so. I've been thinking about going back to school for a nursing degree to become a medical esthetician. Whoop whoop.
Cool beaners.
Yeah, she said I'm here.
Okay, you want one, Luna? Are you ready to decode your reading?
Right. We're almost at 5K likes. You guys are awesome. She said I'd love one.
Whoa.
Aw, thank you, Brooke.
When I did your reading, the cards just kept falling out and falling out and falling out. Now they're not wanting to talk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there we go. As I said that. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Um. Okay.
This should be like a special we offer. Emoji readings. What does it mean? You interpret it for us.
Let's see. How do I do that one? I need. Okay. That can also mean so I gotta add. It is so hard to type with these nails. Okay.
It's super impressive the way you're figuring out how to make these cards into emojis, though.
Do I not have? Okay, this is gonna be interesting because there's no watering can or anything.
I know there's
That's-
rain
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
and there's water.
I need. Okay, there. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll use that, I guess. That. Okay. I probably should have put them like in different order, but it all means the same type of thing together.
Okay. Well, it's one of waiting on something to grow. Waiting on the efforts of pinnacles. I'm trying to remember what each one of the pinnacles looks like.
I mean, when I tell you the other cards, it's that it's relevant. That's relevant.
Okay.
This particular card stands for the leading up to.
And this is the overall energy?
Yes.
Katrina said
Yeah.
7 of Pentacles?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yay!
Girl, I'm so proud of my niece.
She's crushing this. I'm over here like my brain hurts.
So, in context to this reading, this is a lot of like physical time, energy, to grow things, to put a lot of work into, and now you're at the point where it's like kind of time to harvest or start from scratch. Like this is the point where you're realizing, is this the all worth what I'm getting type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so next card. I don't even know what's on the original because these cards are a little different. I'm trying to think. I know it's on it, but I can't put a naked lady on there. So
She so is. Brooke said, "You're crushing this, Katrina." The star?
yes. Okay.
It's giving Hanged Man, too. I was trying to think so hard on what that was. You and me both, Brooke. I'm like, my eye is twitching. All I know is it's a pentacle.
That one? I don't know.
Katrina said, I love tarot. This makes me feel like I need to dedicate more time to the craft because I'm learning an awful lot right now.
This is a good way to learn, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's like a fun, interactive way to learn. It'd be a fun thing for you to do with your channel too.
Yeah, when I decide to do the tarot classes.
Even do like a daily card and make it emojis and make people guess what the daily card is.
Yeah, true. Uh, oh shit, am I skipping? I'm skipping a card. Okay. I'll wait for that. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I'm
So we
used to
have
mixing my cards up with the meaning. So, okay. Guess I'll do. Okay, that works.
what in the world? Something to do with family.
Yeah. Protection for what?
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell card this could be.
Ten of cute cups? Yes.
What?
She created a whole new freaking
Yeah, she did.
suit.
We rocking cubes now.
I have some decks that do change up the thing, so
I think I
all
sent
right.
you all my decks that did that because I couldn't figure it out. Yes, it is Ten of Cups.
Yes, Ten of Cups. And then we have there we go. Katrina, put your brain away. It's working overtime. Yes, King of Cups. So, how I see this, because I really don't know anything about anything, and I've only got three cards out, so this is going to be a little difficult, and I don't have any Oracle. But the King is facing the Ten of Cups, as well as the Star. And I'm seeing like the base energy of the Seven of Pentacles, putting a lot of time and effort into building and creating something that is what you wanted. Maybe in a household, maybe, like with family or just people you're surrounding yourself with. There's a king here, so that could very well represent a man. But it feels like it's moving in that direction if it hasn't already. So you have to let me know if that makes sense. It does feel like you said, like a wish come true, like a dream come true. It could very well be a dream that you're working towards, being it's the Seven of Pentacles. All the energy looks good, but I don't have any other cards backing up and seeing what direction it is because we're just doing three cards. But it looks good. It looks like a lot of good energy.
I had to mute myself because I was having a coughing fit.
Oh no.
I wonder if it's stepping into masculine energy too for it, Katrina said.
It could be if I was reading that way. Like I said, I make for me so I better understand. With especially with this particular deck, people mean people, and so the kings for me are like a man, a masculine energy. I have a deck that the way it's labeled, it can go either way. So I use that for like self stuff for people if it's all like looking into their self and stuff they're going through. So depending on what deck I use, that helps me differentiate. It could very well be mastering of the emotions for her, but because I set the intention for people, I tend to look at it like it's an actual like man in a like relationship type thing. Oh, thank you.
She said, I believe it. It's the beginning. Next week will tell me more.
Ooh.
Thank you for the gifts, you guys. What's up, Justin?
Hey, hey. Jordan, you should grab a deck and try this.
Girl, what?
Yeah.
Just so that you can try to guess what the card is out of an emoji, I will do it for you.
Yay.
I gotta pick a deck. Hang on. Luckily, I was already in. Wow. All my cards fell on the floor.
You're welcome.
All right. Doing pretty good, Justin.
How are you doing over there?
I'm gonna try to make this hard. You have to get expert mode.
Ah, bring it.
She said, bring it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only pulling 3, right?
Sure. You can do whatever you want. I got this.
Okay. That's too. Oh shit, I gotta figure out how to comment again. Okay. Let's do it this way. This one's too easy. There's your base card.
The moon?
Yep.
Okay. Man, I can't even tell you how much sweat I got on that one.
I said that one's too easy. That's gonna be your only easy one. Okay, here's your first card.
Pigs fly cups. When pigs fly? Are you
Yep.
trying to speak in code on top of code?
Yep.
Pigs? What is it, a reverse Knight of Cups?
Nope. If I do it this way, it's gonna be too easy for you.
But where does a pig even come in?
I wish I could. I'll text you how pigs come in because there's a pig on my card. Here.
What deck are you using?
Light Seer Tarot.
Oh. My sister has that deck in it, and with all my other decks. Oh, shit, I can't even pull my deck out. I barely use that deck because I don't like it.
Here, you'll get it now.
I do remember the card, though.
Do you see the next set of emojis to help you with the card?
Is that King of Cups? I don't think it was the King of Cups with the pig on it, though.
No, that's a prince.
It was a page.
Yes, Page of Cups. And on the Page of Cups in this deck, a pig is flying, ma'am.
Well, right. I did see reverse, didn't I? Oh, no, I said reverse Knight.
Yeah, you said reverse Knight. Okay, so you've got the moon, and then as your base energy, your first card is Page of Cups. Your next one is... Oh, that's going to be too easy. You should have got harder cards, man. These are too easy to turn into emojis.
Sounds like God knows when I'm going to get an apology. That's what it sounds like to me.
Why can't... Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, let me see. Damn it. No. There's the next one.
Five of Swords.
Nope.
Then why'd you put five Two of Swords?
Think about it. It'll come to you.
Seven of Swords?
Nope. How many swords are actually there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 10.
Yes. I love that you counted those like that. Okay. And then your last card is...
I already knew the full-on message before you brought the other cards into it. It just makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
I gotta find the right thing. There are playing cards in here somewhere.
You know what, Katrina? I don't even care anymore. That's where I'm at with that. The first card out, the moon, and then when I saw like the message, I already know.
I haven't even attempted to read this yet because I'm trying to figure out how to make these I thought that there was like regular playing cards in the emojis. Is there not?
Honestly, I don't know. Did you type card
Yeah.
or poker? There's the suits. Yeah, there are.
Oh,
I
maybe
see the
that's what I'm
jack.
thinking about.
I see
Yeah,
the
because it only
jack.
has the Joker. That's stupid. Uh, I'll just do that.
A coin.
Mhm.
Ace.
Yep.
Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Okay. I already got the message. You don't even got to tell me.
The moon's actually reversed too, as your base energy.
Oh, lovely. Well,
So
that could be. So that's either like extreme overwhelm and things in the dark, a lot of emotion tied to it, or it could be coming out of the dark.
it feels like being in the dark to me because when I flipped it over, I actually saw nine of swords and then realized it was the moon.
Yeah. So it's a lot of stress and worry, anxiety, thoughts, night struggles, sleeping, just a lot of like overwhelmed feeling mentally.
You do create something for yourself though. There is stability. I mean, following all this. But to me, when I look at the cards themselves, it's like coming out of a period of mourning and loss and grief and being able to create something tangible for yourself, something that's real, like rooted in life and not like a whimsical, like when pigs fly type bullshit thing. It feels
Yeah,
very real to me. And when I look underneath the moon, you literally have the sun and the sun's upright.
that's cool.
I always see what the next energy is, and you have the sun. And then the fool. Kind of a start over, but I mean, you and I both already know what this is about.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that. It is fun, though. It's fun to try to turn tarot cards into emojis.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad I didn't get any like super hard ones. Although, I mean, you could use the number of anything for that thing. I did get you a couple times, so I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. I was thinking coming out of the darkness. Yeah, definitely. Dude, my stomach is burning. Like my actual stomach, and I do not know why.
Because mine's itching. I've been sitting here itching it the entire time we've been talking.
Like my stomach is burning and it is making me so nauseous. I don't know what the heck's going on. This happened to me yesterday too.
Oh, did it?
I'm like, what the heck?
Is anybody else in the room that wants a emoji reading?
Need an Epsom salt bath? Yeah, definitely. I don't know. all of a sudden, my stomach just started burning out of nowhere, and I got so nauseated. I'm like getting hot flashes. It didn't happen to me until I read you.
Hi. My stomach's itchy. I took my anti-nausea medication though, so.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, Candyman, I can do. We'll do it. I can make it simple, and then we still read normal afterwards. It's just a fun game.
Yeah, you have all of us to help you figure out what the cards are if you want a reading.
I'm gonna see. Ooh, there we go. Two flying out. Ooh, ooh. Jesus. What's going on over there, Justin?
He said, I'm curious to see what you have to say.
I'm using way less cards than usual, so I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm only using 3 because it's emojis. On top of the flip card deck, which kind of tells the situation. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. So the emojis for the vibe of the reading. Katrina's a Aries, Brooke.
Is she April Aries?
Yes, I believe she is. I could be wrong. I believe she is.
My baby's an April Aries. Or love me an April Aries. Yeah, she is April.
Where's...
I'm on the cusp of Taurus also. Oh, Ten of Swords?
Yep.
It is fucked up.
So we've got a cycle ending of stress.
Good.
And
We like a cycle closure.
it is a cycle closure. There's a lot of cycle closures going on here. Okay. Now the 3 cards. We're going to start with the first. I'm going to, I could do this easily by kind of doing the same thing there, but I'm going to do it like,
I would have never guessed that, Katrina. She said fire heavily dominates my chart, though, so it's a little nuts around here.
she's quietly chaotic.
I was about to say she's so quiet.
She's very quiet outside. Inside, it's chaos.
That makes sense.
Come on, Ming.
Whoop whoop, we hit 5K. Almost at 6K.
Okay, there's the first card out.
Pentacles and money. Or Pentacles and family.
Yeah.
Is it the Ten of Pentacles?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Coming in hot. Making a comeback. So a lot of closure, a lot of tens, 10 of swords and 10 of pentacles.
Yeah.
Finally feeling successful too after being torn, like kind of stuck in the head about what to do.
Yeah. There's
I don't know the other cards though.
yeah. Put together, it all kind of.
It Justin said, and that means she'll tell you what your whole reading means afterwards. We're just guessing
Yeah.
the cards and kind of throwing out some of the meanings for the cards as she goes. She's got 2 more to do.
Uh, what the fuck was that? Okay. I don't know how else to. Well, hold on. Can I do that? I can do that. Okay. Okay.
Threw me with the swords. 7 of swords?
Yeah, I was gonna do a fox, but
I was about to just come out and be like, the devil?
that's why I put the swords after it.
7 of swords.
And then the next. Fuck. Keep forgetting because I type in the word for the emoji and I keep actually typing instead of getting the emoji.
Hmm.
I feel like this is relevant. Oh, come on. I know. Wait.
Who has a Pisces? I gotta scroll back up. Pisces moon. Mine goes Taurus, Pisces. Oh. Especially with the retrograde being Pisces. What? Is
Remember
that
when
a
I told
queen?
you? No. But this specifically feels like.
What's a card or a envelope? Oh, it's a messenger. Oh, page of some shit. Katrina, we need you. She said high priestess. I don't know. Last time she threw a princess up there, it was the page, but I don't know what that envelope stands
All right,
for.
I had to phone. My son's on his way. Yeah, the page.
What's it the page of?
Oh shit. Hold on.
The envelope it's throwing me.
The envelope is a message. It because to me this card
Cups?
very much. Yeah.
Page of cups?
This. Yes.
Okay.
This card very much feels like an apology because there was. It looks to me like there was some sort of. It looks like bullshit going on. Like I don't know any other word to put it out there. It looks like there was a lot of bullshit that went on, and there is an apology here, and it has to do with either the family, the home, and like it looks like a painful ending to the situation. But I do see an apology involved. So I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, it could have to do with like somebody lying about something. It could be deception. It could also be like just sneaky behavior or something just not right. But it looks like the cycle is kind of concluding. But I feel like there's a couple of different The what's interesting is there are no wands present, so it wasn't like something of passion. It was that was like not involved in the situation. There's emotions, there's thoughts, there's stuff going on in the physical. Like all the elements are here, but the wands. And I don't know why I picked up on that in particular.
I don't know if he's still here. I haven't seen a message.
I almost want to pull more cards to figure out what's going on. I struggle with not many cards.
Does that make
Especially
sense, Justin?
did that make sense for you? No, I don't see a lack of fulfillment and drive. It just looks like, to me, what it feels like is just like, how do I put that? I do feel like an apology. I do feel like there was like stuff, like bullshit going around something that was meant to be a stable foundation and like a painful ending of things. Like it does feel like it's concluding out. But I feel like there was different elements involved. Like different people, situations. It just feels like there may be too much involved. There's a lot connected and involved in this situation. He's like, you would know if he said, but I'm looking for it. It does make sense though, right? To you, what I'm saying? Because like you don't want to put your personal business out there, but I kind of get a vibe of what's going on there.
He said it absolutely makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to end it here. My stomach is hurting way too bad. I can't even focus.
All right. Yeah. Alaric's got on his way home, and he's got to get showered and stuff for bed for school tomorrow. So
We'll be back. What's today? Sunday. Um, Also, if you guys missed our last episode, we are doing dream interpretations on the 15th. So if you have some kind of crazy ass dream and you want to know what it means, we're going to be doing them anonymously, meaning we are just going to be reading the dream and giving our interpretations, but not naming anyone's name. So if you guys want to share those and you want to find out what it means, text us your dreams. You can do it on any of our social media platforms, websites, anything. Text us what your crazy ass dream is and give us the full details of it. Like Stephanie was saying last week, if you have a dream that you're looking at a frog, but in your mind you're like, that's a turtle, we need to know all of that information to be able to give you an accurate breakdown and dream interpretation for those. So if anyone is interested in doing that, start messaging them to us because we're going to do those live on the 15th. I'm not sure what we're doing next week. We may be doing the zodiacal release video next week. We'll have to get with Stephanie and we can let you guys know later in the week what we're going to be doing and what time we're going to be doing it. Love that as a dreamer. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. But we're super excited for that one. That's the only one we know for sure what we're doing. So if you guys want us to interpret anything for you, make sure you send it in to us with as much detail as you possibly can. Even if you want to send us voice notes and stuff, that'll help us so much. Yeah, Seven's the real deal, y'all. She knows what the fuck she's doing.
Aw, thank you. I try.
You don't even have to though. It's like you just are an incredible reader. I love episodes like this where we get to like showcase our gifts and abilities too. I love all
Yeah.
of our topics, but it's really fun when we get to kind of shine, you know?
Yeah, that emoji thing was interesting. I don't even know how we got. Oh, that was one of the questions you came up with, right?
Yeah, it was the would you rather.
Yeah, I would have never thought of that on my own.
That was awesome. We'll have to play some more. I'll have to do better next time with the would you rather. We just kind of did this on the spot. It was an impromptu session. But we'll see you guys soon. And thank you so much again for hanging out with us. We appreciate each and every one of you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.